Hi Aquarius, my sun sign brothers and sisters, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and this resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help us all on our paths to our highest vibrational good. So for the key to the week this week, we have the Chariot card. This is some sort of personal victory, success or triumph that is taking place in our lives. It's also, remember, the Chariot card can sometimes be really fast. So this week, I want you to think about how much quality you can put into something if you just rush through it, right? You know, even if it's taking longer than usual, go through the motions, right? Go through something rather than rushing through it so that the quality remains and ultimately you can say that you've done the best that you possibly could. But either which way, there's some sort of personal triumph this week that takes place. So I'm intrigued to see what this is. For our actions and options, we have the Fool card. This is actually our energy. The Fool card has a very Uranian feel to it. It's completely off the wall, out of the blue. So we are literally, this week, it's kind of like we're being more ourselves than ever. And I actually feel this, interestingly enough. So today I'm filming these on Thursday when usually I do them on a Wednesday. And it's funny, I kind of feel like this has already started for me. And I say this because I woke up yesterday, not that I don't usually act like myself or behave like myself, but I felt more myself than I have in a long time. Do you know what I mean? Like I had one of those moments where I was like, do you know what? Anything or anyone that doesn't receive me in the way that I am, or tries to change me, or, you know, wants me to edit or censor myself, you know, to be a part of their world, paradigm, whatever, fuck that and fuck them. I'm really not interested. What you see is what you get. I'm an Aquarius, right? Through and through. True blue Aquarian. 3rd of February, 14 degrees of Aquarius, unaspected sun, right? What you see is what you get. You're either going to love it or you're going to loathe it. And to be completely honest with you, I really don't give a fuck which one it is. You know, that's how I woke up yesterday. I was just like, no, I'm not doing it anymore. Not, you know, like I said, not that I embellish or anything, or don't change or adapt who I am, but I'm always very conscious of other people and I try to maintain that. But lately I've come into this space where I'm like, no, you know what? All I can be is myself, and that's either going to be good enough or it's not going to be good enough. So the fact that we have the Fool card as our actions and options, this is a week where we are not only being our authentic selves, but we are holding space for other people to do that as well. And also, this is a week where it's kind of like, you know what, universe? Take me where you will, show me what you will, you know, bring whatever it is that you're going to bring into my life. It's likely to be something that's fun, vibrant, victorious, something that's wonderful, which, you know, I'm here for it, right? For our communications and conversations, we have the Death card, right? So look at this. So far, we're 2 for 2 with the major cards, which means communications and actions wise, big things are going to take place for us this week. These are those fated bigger moments. This could be a week where you're having a conversation about bringing something to an end. It could be where somebody asks you something this week and they're met with a no, right? And well, this is one of the things, you know, I think nowadays we're almost programmed to say that no is a bad or a dirty word. That's my impression of a dominatrix there. Sorry. Well, there you go, right? Yeah, like, and it's almost like, you know, to say no to something or to refuse or to decline something, everybody makes a big hubbub about it. You should always say yes. Like, well, no, you shouldn't. If something doesn't sit right with you, or you're no longer in the space to accept or receive that, then no, right? Let my yes mean yes and my no mean no. That's the bottom line to it. This week, somebody could present you with something. They might try to speak to you about something, to ask you for something, and you're just kind of like, no, thank you, but no, right? Fair play. For our money and materials, we've got the Three of Cups. This week, you're just having enjoyment. If you're going to be spending money this week, it will likely be on something to enjoy your time, to pass your time. It might be something a little bit frivolous. It might be alcohol. It might be, food. It might just, this week you are more about enjoyment than anything else. I kind of feel like this is going to be an easier week for Aquarius people. What I like about this as well, because it's right underneath the Fool card, this could be a week of reunions. So where you are connecting with or collaborating with an old friend, maybe an old colleague, maybe it's just to get together. You know, it doesn't have to be going out. I mean, we can't here in the UK, we're on a lockdown now. So, you know, but it could be something of that nature. And also, I think this is going to be a week where on almost like on an internal energetic level, it's kind of like we're playing around with the energy. Like, what are the other ways that I can make money? What are the other ways that I can, what are the ways that I enjoy that I can make money, that I can generate funds? Just something to look at. For our health and vitality this week, it's very likely going to be your chest. So your chest, your airways, all of that sort of stuff. If you're naturally prone to stuff in those places, this would be a week to wrap up. It would be a week to, I eat a piece of ginger every 2-3 days, just raw, like a piece of chewing gum, and that tends to see me fine. If I feel a little bit of a tickle, bite a piece of ginger, or I'll put like 2 drops of oregano oil in some fruit or herb tea. Works every time. I'm not a doctor, can't give you medical advice, but that's what I do for myself, and it seems to work. For our home and environment, this could be, again, a week where there's just a lot of enjoyment and a lot of fun. There's a lot of laughter. And I think Aquarius people actually need that. After the year that we've had, after the last couple of bloody years that we've had, it's been tough for us. I'd say Capricorns and Aquarians have probably had it worse than most over the last few. So I'm looking forward to more laughter, joy and fun. For our love and relations, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. Love it, right? So for those of us that are single, look at that. So one thing that you need to be aware of, love and relations isn't always just personal partners. Sometimes it can be something else, right? You've got the Ten of Pentacles, which can sometimes be money or a dwelling. So then you've got the Death card, which can be the end of something. And then you've got the Chariot. I wonder here if this could be some form of an inheritance, maybe that you weren't even aware that you were entitled to, or somebody had left to you. This could come very suddenly, very shockingly out of the blue. That's just one way that these could play out. Now, on another level, for those of you that are single, this could be a great week, right? This could be where you're meeting somebody in that space, somebody that really makes you laugh. This could be, maybe a friend comes to visit. I mean, I don't know how easy that's going to be here in the UK, but maybe a friend comes to visit and they bring somebody with them who's just happens to be a friend that takes a shine into you. Maybe you bump into somebody in your local environment, somebody that lives in the same street as you, that you've never met before, that happens to be single. Do you know what I mean? Like, it could be that kind of meeting. For those of you that are partnered or in relationships, this is really nice, because for me it kind of feels like there's something about the home that just feels a lot more settled this week, and I feel like you could be making a lot of headway when it comes to that. So with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.